Hi guys, welcome back to Free Automation Learning channel and my name is Chirag. So today we are going to discuss about some terms which we use in Docker and what is a Docker and what is a Docker lifecycle we are going to see in this video. So let me start with what is a Docker. So Docker is a tool that allows user to package an application with all its dependency into a centralized unit for software development. So basically this is a tool in which we packed all the dependency and put that dependency in one box, that's the image, and we will create a container and put that image at that container. So this is a Docker. So this is a Docker definition according to the developer side, DevOps side. Yes, but in automation what we do, we use predefined images. So Selenium guys created their images, so Docker guys created their images. So we just pull that images into container and we run our test scripts. So this is for the automation part. So in Docker we just write some code. That code comes in a Docker file. So if I can see, this is the terms. So Docker file is a infrastructure as code, right? So what kind of image we are going to build, so that we have to write in Docker file. So let me show one Docker image. So this is a Docker file in which we run our some, this is the command which gives that we need to pull Ubuntu latest tag and run this update, upgrade and install curl. So these are the commands which we put in Docker file, and when we run this command by using build command, this Docker file by using build command, we get images, right? So what is the Docker file? They are the some terms which we use oftenly in Docker. So Docker file is a infrastructure as code, and build is creating an image from the Docker file, right? So the build is nothing, it is a command. So this is the Docker file and this build is a command. If I go with a Docker and if I press Docker help, I will get all the commands, and if I go to the builds, you can see this is the build and build an image from our Docker file, right? So this is the command. Now images, what is the images? So images are blueprint of our application, right? So this is the blueprint of our applications, the application which we have designed, we put into jar file and we created some command by using Docker file. So we get some images. So that is the blueprint for our application which form the basis of containers. So that helps the container, right? Now containers, what is the containers? So containers are created from the Docker images and run the actual application. So in the container we run our actual application. So you have seen in my previous video, I show you how the workflow of the Docker. So Docker have multiple containers which run independently, and in one container we can run our actual application, that is the images, right? So this is the containers. And what is a Docker Hub? So Docker Hub is a registry of Docker images. So in Docker Hub there are remote registry where our various images are present. So if I show you, this is our Docker Hub. You can see we can search various images in here. So you can see if I search Ubuntu, I can search Ubuntu, and there are the various images already put. Docker guys or other guys who just push and pull their images in Docker Hub. So this is our Docker Hub. Now we will see what kind of things. See, if I related these Docker terms with Java, so how can it will display, or how we can get understand easily if I just reference this terminology with Java terminology. So you can see Docker file where we write our code. Same in Java we have our .java file in which we write our code. So we build our application in Java, we compile our code, right? So by using images nothing is like a .jar file in Java. So in Docker world we get images which in Java world it is a .jar file. And what is a containers? So containers in Docker world is mm, is that space where we memory where we run our actual application. Same way in Java world there is a new object. So if I open one container in Java world, I'm creating a new object. You can relate in this way. So what is a Docker Hub? Docker Hub in Java world is a Maven repository. Same way in Maven repository I search any jar file and get. In same way in Docker world I go to Docker Hub and search the images which I need to work and I pull that images. So this all the terminology which we use in Docker. And now I'm going to show you what is our Docker lifecycle. So Docker lifecycle is that this is a Docker Hub which I have shown you. These are Docker Hub. Then what I do, I just pull images to Docker Engine. Now what I have to pull images. So if I have to download Selenium standalone Chrome, then I have to pull this image, right? So let me show you Ubuntu image. If I get, so this is the Ubuntu image which I need to pull. So how can I do? I am showing there. So what is this Docker Hub? We just pull our images as a Docker engine. So nothing we have to do. We have to just copy this and we get the command. So there are two ways. If I have to mention any version, then I can copy paste that version, right? If I do not give any version, then the latest version has been given by the Docker engine. So let me clear this one thing and I copy and paste that. So this is the Docker Ubuntu which I have copied from my Docker Hub, right? Now let me press enter. So you can see that it's giving message that it is going to download latest image. So it is downloading image. Now what we are doing, we are pulling Ubuntu image in Docker engine. So this is in this way here I am just pulling my images and it takes some time to download. Then I will discuss this. So this web, once I pull that image, then the image is present in my local repository in Docker repository, right? So I use Docker images and I will get all the images which I have get. Then what I have to run that image. So when I run that image, I have create one instance, or I have create in Docker world we can say we have generate and one container, right? So we run that container. When we do all the things, the action we have to perform or the application we need to test, we have done all the things, then we stop that container and we delete that container. So this is the Docker lifecycle. First we have to pull our images, then we run that image. We once our work will be done, then we have stop that container and then we delete our containers. Same way, if I create any images, I have to push that image into Docker Hub, right? So this is the cycle of Docker Hub. So you can see that now I have pulled my image, Ubuntu image successfully. Now I search Dockers images. So I will get, okay, that's my bad, Docker's images. So you can see one image is there present in there, right? So what I just download, and now I have a Docker images. Now I have to run that images. So how can I do? So all these commands I will create a separate video to show you how we can work with the different commands. So currently just I am showing how we can do in Docker, right? So this is the one which I am doing. You can see I run. Now if I do ls, so I am using this Ubuntu. I'm under Ubuntu system, right? So this is all the container which I have run. I have run my container. Now I have to stop. So how can I stop my container? Let me open a new command prompt and check which container is working. So docker ps. So you can see I have one container is running. Now I have to stop. You can see that container ID. I have to stop. I just copy this ID and write stop and press. So my container has been stopped. So let me again press ps. So you can see now my container has been stopped. So now I have to delete my containers. So all these things which I have performed, it is a Docker lifecycle. In testing we also do the same thing. We just pull our images, in which image I have to work, then I have run that images into container. Then once my work will be done, then I have to stop and delete that containers. So in this video I'm just show you the basic Docker lifecycle and the basic terminology which we use in Docker. So guys, thank you for watching this video. If you do not watch my previous video, go and watch my previous video for the Docker. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.